What's up, everybody? This is Colin from Holistic Heritage Homestead. It's Saturday, beautiful day. It's time for you and I to have another Saturday sit down. We get real, we get into it. The nitty-gritty of it all. Today, on my heart, is to talk to you about inspiration. And I think it's funny how when people think of inspiration or what motivates them, if you get real and you really get honest and you get into people's minds and their hearts, more often than not, it's not things or materialistic things that really motivate or inspire people. Sure, people want to have nice things, they want to live a certain lifestyle, they want to be able to afford certain things for themselves or their families. Maybe it's just straight up materialism driven by consumerism where they just want nice clothes and jewelry and whatever. Sure, that could motivate you, that could inspire you, but again, when you get down and you really just chat with people and you get them to open up, it's usually never those things, right? It's usually either a source of a higher power or God and or people, like maybe their family or their friends. And I think that's where the greatest sources of inspiration and motivation can really come from. The most noble, most beautiful inspiration can come from those things. You know, not sneakers, not jewelry. That's not going to make you get up in the morning and face adversity, to face a hard day, to face sickness or trials or tribulations or financial problem. That's not going to give you the will to fight. But most of you will fight for your families. Most of you will fight for God. Most of you will fight for good, right? I'm going to give you a few things that give me inspiration, that motivate me to push on, even when it's really hard, which is most days, right? First and foremost, and this should be how I orient everything I do and the foundation for everything I do, and that's to glorify God, because without God, I don't have a wife. Without God, I don't have breath of life. Without God, I don't have a family. And that's my personal belief system. And we need to get back to respecting people and what they believe, even if it's different from what you believe. That's how I roll. That's how I get down. To you, to each their own. In my life, I get motivated and inspired because I want to glorify God. I want to amplify and exalt Him and give thanks to Him. And I can do that by being a good role model, or trying to be, as flawed as I am, right? I can do that by trying to be a good example for the youth, for people out there, maybe how to be a gentleman, how to be a father, how to be a good husband, to show the youngins, the young bloods out there that they can do it too. And that's a way to glorify God, right? By respecting this earth and nature and all of His creation, and by appreciating it. I can glorify God by giving thanks for all the gifts that I'm given and the talents. I give it back to Him. After God would be my family. My family. Anyone who knows me, my family is everything to me after God. My family, my son's beautiful smile and his contagious laugh, and my beautiful wife and all she does. About to get choked up. As hard as she works and all she gives of herself, she's my hero. She's the most incredible person I know. And I have a responsibility to at least try my best. She is my better half. So if I could do my best to be a fraction of what that woman is, I'm winning. I'm doing it. That's my motivation. That's my inspiration. And this lifestyle, homesteading lifestyle, it's not easy because, listen, we're still in the system. We're still working full-time jobs and doing this at the same time. And it's not easy. But when I think of them and how much I love them and how I would do anything for them, anything, it does make it a lot easier. You know, if you're anything like me, you know, I love myself, sure, that's a sign of being a healthy person, right? But I'm usually just willing to do more and give more for other people, especially my family, than myself, because I know that I'm tough and I could go without. I don't need new clothes. I don't need new things. I don't need a new car. If we have something nice or new, it goes to my wife first. It goes to my son first. And cultural opinion, men, listen up, men, it's time to get back to that. You're wimps. You're soft. You're supposed to be putting your family and your wives first. These guys are walking around with $300 sneakers like they're teenagers, like that matters, but their kids and their wives aren't taken care of first. The men are driving the new hot rods, or the new souped up cars, the brand new trucks, and their wives are driving an old car that's not safe to work. You got it wrong. You got it upside down. Men, let me tell you some harsh news. Your job is to bleed and sacrifice and give of yourself always for your family. That's why, in my opinion, God made us this way. He gave us different physiology, different psychology, different hormones and endocrine system because we're built a certain way. You're supposed to be the spiritual leaders of your home. Act like it. That was my little aside for the guys out there to wake up. We need strong men in these times. What inspires you? Or better yet, it could be, like I said, it could be materialism or consumerism, sure, but usually it's who inspires you. I want you to be inspired. Whatever that higher purpose is, whoever that may be, it could be a grandparent, it could be a brother or sister. You don't need to have kids to be inspired. You could want to be the best aunt or uncle or mentor that you want to be. I mean, some people by choice or not by choice don't have children. You know, that's fine. They still have a role in society, absolutely. And you could help people. You could be a good role model. You could help people. Who do you want to have? You know, who do you want to give for? My wife and I always joke. I said, I want to become a millionaire so I can give it all away. That's the truth. If you want to get to know us, we want to be successful so we can help everyone else out. That's the truth. And we give of ourselves, and we're charitable along the way, whether we have it or not. That's hard. That's a struggle. They inspire me. And lastly, depending on your worldview and your historical view, but you are the product of countless generations of survival and evolution. And think of the ancestors. Think of the ancestors. When you're having a tough day, it gives me good perspective to inspire me to think of what my ancestors went through. Starvation, wars. I am predominantly of European heritage myself. I think of all the ancestors who fought with blood and bone and rust and steel. Men who fought on battlefields, fighting for freedom and their families, slaughtering one another because their land meant something to them, or they were not going to be oppressed by government overlords anymore. My family history has that. I think of starvation that my family faced, where they somehow made it out and survived to make my great-great-grandparents, my great-grandparents, my grandparents, my father, me, and down the line. You are the product of survival. Act like it. Stop being wimps. Wow. Think of the ancestors and what they went through and what they did so you could have the spoiled, cushioned lifestyle you have. And as Americans, I love this country. I love America. I am blessed to be born here. Whether or not this country is, which it's not in the right place, and we're not really a free country anymore. Different video. Step to me. Come on now. Don't even stop having what I would call, instead of opium, hopium. Keep it real. We are not free anymore. The Constitution is under fire. Different video. But it's still the best place in the world to be. You still have freedoms here that are not afforded to other people. That inspires me. I had the opportunity to open a business or do something still to a certain degree. We're limited. Things are not the same, but guess what? That should be inspirational. Your environment, right? Think of the ancestors. I come from an immigrant culture. Most Americans are, in one way or another, the product of immigrants, whether it's recent or distant. Everyone in our family either fled or emigrated or whatever, something for the opportunity for something more. And my wife, her family, proud Filipino Americans, some incredible people, incredible culture. And I know because I saw the host culture because I was lucky enough and blessed to go to the Philippines itself and see what the people are like. Those people will literally travel to the other side of the world. Comfortable people, educated people, wealthy people even, and give up their entire lives and their social and financial continuity to start over in this awesome country just to have another chance. Wow. Wow, just for educational opportunities for their kids, just the ability to own land, whatever it may be. That should inspire you. So, again, on my heart was inspiration, folks. Saturday sit-downs, we're going to talk about random stuff that is either directly or indirectly connected to the homesteading lifestyle. And this is the lifestyle channel in general, so we're going to be all over the place. I got nothing but love for you. I hope you're out here getting it. When time gets tough, when you face tough times and when you're struggling or when you don't have the energy or the motivation, I want you to stop and think about what inspires you, what motivates you. For me, it's God, it's family, it's my lineage and my heritage, and the blessings that I've been afforded through my environment or the spontaneity of my birth. I am blessed. I am loved. I am a child of God. And I will be inspired, and I hope you are too. Because you can do it. We got love for you. We got nothing but love for you. We love you whether you love us or not, because that's how we get down. That is our faith system. Be inspired. Get up. Get to it. Do it. You can do it. We believe in you, and we're here for you. If you need help, if you have any questions, if you have anything on your heart you want to share, like, comment, subscribe, hit the comment section below, email us. We're here for you, folks. I hope you have a great day. Be inspired.